So I was not gonna come back with part two. I really was not. I was just gonna let that be what it was. But with that being said, part two is probably the first video that y'all are watching at this present moment because that's how it works. I had already uploaded one, so it's probably the video that's down below. But we're gonna go back into this reading now. Everybody that's watching that don't want to don't want to listen to a tarot card reading on your own, but you will still be on my channel listening to it, still meaning that you're listening to tarot card readings, however you want to put it. It's nothing sinister about it. Please go do your research, okay? Please do your research because my son's father actually was mind elfed. Once again, I'm not gonna cuss because my aunt Deborah's now watching me, so she don't like cussing. If you don't know, so I'm trying my best not to cuss. Um, he was mind manipulated to believe just because I was listening to tarot card readings that I was doing witchcraft on him. Y'all, when I say I was sitting there like when I heard it, I was in them like I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. Like, sir, Mr. German, sir. How many times you don't walk in here? Y'all, I used to hide in the bathroom and listen to gospel music because I didn't want him to think nothing about he like hood-ish, ghetto-ish, you know, street-ish. I'm that way too. Yes, I know. But I was born and raised in a church. Y'all literally born and raised in a church. I'm pretty sure like before I could hold my head up for real, my mama had me in church all the time, every day. Like seriously. I was also baptized in the same church that my parents was married in, same church that I got married in. Um and all our family is extremely religious. Like extremely. That's the reason why my mama family didn't like her because they not too religious and they didn't like my daddy, so they dang gone show didn't like me nor my daddy family. So that's all it is. McCallis, I know that y'all don't like me, but it's cool. It don't matter because y'all still was stealing from me and y'all wasn't supposed to be doing that either. So it don't matter if you like someone or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And y'all gonna learn that when it come to me, okay? All right, hold on. I gotta plug up my phone. Give me a second, y'all. Unless it just died. I doubt it. Yes, y'all heard the phone sliding across the bed, honey. Yes. I got face mask on my face, so I would let y'all see my face, but I don't even like y'all looking at me like that for real. Cause it ain't like I'm ugly, baby. I ain't ugly. I just don't want to be sitting here with my doggone face in the camera. Mainly because I seen I was feeling every time I got on here, it seemed like men was just looking at my boobs. It's not too much that I can do to cover them up. So I was like, well, you know what? In order for me to start feeling more confident about myself and not self-conscious, I just decided not to put my doggone face on here because you only need to know what I'm saying. You only need to hear what I'm saying. You don't have to see me to know what I'm saying or to, all that old good stuff. Anywho, what else was I finna say? Yes, Deborah, they sure did. There's a whole bunch of people that was around him trying to tell him not to communicate with me, not to talk to me. All the rest of it, they tried to make it seem like I put sex magic on this man and a whole kind of other stuff that I didn't even know nothing about until recently. But I mean, I don't know if I think you kind of know, Deborah. You know what I'm talking about because you actually read the Bible front and back. So you can probably tell me some things that I don't know about these people using witchcraft and stuff. I don't even want to Google it. I don't want to know nothing about it. None of that. But you've been in church a long time. And you real close to the pastors. You always have been. So I'm pretty sure things that y'all have studied and talked about that I may not know. I might have to end up going and sitting in church if y'all gonna be talking about some things that I need to be knowing. Not just how to live my life. I don't need y'all to tell me how to live my life. I look in the mirror every doggone day, and if I'm not happy with my decisions and the choices that I have made, then it's up to me to change them. Not for nobody to be sitting up there breathing down my doggone throat and trying to tell me from a pulpit what I need to be doing in my life, because everybody need to be doing the same thing. From my understanding in the what I have read in the word is not even a pastor or a bishop is above the Most High, honestly. So I don't really like taking tips and stuff from other people that are as human as I am. They feel like when they put on the little cloth and and robe and stuff like that, that they are the epitome of what God is. And I don't feel that way. I do not. Um and I do not like that. And that's kind of the reason why, you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And I was raised like that, and most of y'all do know that. So it's like I ain't got nothing nice to say, so I don't want to be around y'all because I don't want to be like, hmm. So every time somebody was asking me to go to church, I was just like, for what? For me to sit here and cloud my doggone time and mind frame and all the rest of that just so I can be here with y'all for a little moment and then go back to the same sinister life that I was trying to, you know, get out of or something like that. Like me going to church don't really help me. I can read the Bible at home. I have good praise and worship at home by myself. And I don't have to worry about nobody else sitting there watching me go to God and asking for either help or forgiveness or to be saved. You can always do that in the comfort of your own home. I don't like the whole charade and games. I do not like the way y'all be putting on when it comes to your, how can I put it, your connection with God. Because it's really just your connection with your higher self, if you really want to be honest. And with that being said, you don't really need everybody to know the relationship that you have with your heavenly Father. As long as He know, as long as you know, that's all that's supposed to matter, right? Right. Now, if God didn't love me and I didn't do something right, I wouldn't have been able to make it this far. Y'all, when I tell you I wouldn't have been able to make it this far, I would not have. If the devil actually had a hold on my life and me and my soul, baby, it would have definitely been something. I could have been swallowed up in the street life. Y'all, I've been by myself for 5 months. No children, no nothing. Ain't not damn man been in my home. I don't go over me in houses. I don't be outdoors. I don't be smoking and drinking. Even when I was smoking by myself like a couple of months ago, I was at home by myself smoking. Well, I can't say I was drinking, but in some of the videos I was telling y'all I had a Smirnoff or two, and I was even pouring them down the drain, and it was very disgusting. I don't like Smirnoff. I still drink brown alcohol whenever I feel like it. Have not, you know, recently, besides when I bought that bottle of Hennessy when I got my nails done. Yeah, and then I end up giving most of that away anyway because it was like, well, I don't want to sit here and keep on looking at it every doggone day because it's just going to piss me off that it's there. And you don't want to drink every day back to back. And I ain't even going to lie to you. I feel like when I start drinking that and then been drinking all them drinks and eating all them sweets, that's what tore up my doggone face. And I was just pissed off because y'all know shells don't have acne. I don't have acne bumps and scars or nothing like that. And then my face was itching, so I was over here scratching and it made it worse. Like, y'all, I don't know what I ate. Once again, I may be allergic to pecans. I'm not too sure because I ain't never really had a thing for pecans until recently. But I know it was something, y'all. I had all little bumps on my forehead and stuff. Now, of course, I do walk outside because I don't have a vehicle. Aunt Deborah, when I say I ain't nothing, she took everything, every doggone thing that I had. Well, I had a truck of my own, but the man that I was with, we ain't gonna keep on talking about it, but the baby that you watched, his daddy was having another female in my car, and that was just flashbacks of me even thinking about a female being in my car and what was transpiring in my car with him and another female. So I had to let the car go. Not to mention that the female actually came to my house and busted out my car windshield. Not one time. Well, she didn't come to my house twice, but she busted out the side window one time and then came and said that wasn't enough. So she came and busted out the front windshield. Now, actually, you cannot tell me that it was not you, because when I seen you in juvenile court with Jeremy, you gotta understand, I was looking outside my children's window, sitting there watching you bust my doggone car windshield. Body frame. Uh-huh. That BBL that you got, baby. It's undeniable. I was able to know. I was like, oh, so she sat there and lied and said that she didn't do it. But baby, yeah, I know you did. It's the height. And then you small up top too. You had on that little black hoodie and some black pants. And I'm talking about, y'all, she had it all on. Like she was a whole little samurai out here, like just doing the most. That's all right, baby. You gonna pay for that. You sure gonna pay for that. My whole car. Anyway, so yeah, Deborah, I've been walking a lot, so I didn't know that black people can need to put on sunscreen too. So my forehead was breaking out, and then I didn't know that stress actually break you out too. All that, y'all, I've been having a little emotional roller coaster. I'm just like, and then cigarettes too, cigarettes, alcohol, the sweets, Red Bulls too, because I was drinking that, junk food, all that. I'm just like, wait a minute, now I'm gonna have to go back to this doggone life that I was living, eating salads and drinking water all day. That's cool. As long as my skin can be clear, I'm okay with that. But let me get back to my real job and what I'm supposed to be doing. Honestly. All right. So on the last video, my my aunt Mary, aka my aunt Mary, Aunt Deborah, her name is Mary, and she's one of my spiritual advisors of family, spiritual family on YouTube, honestly. And she helped me with a lot of these cases. Well, she helped me actually uncover what they was trying to cover up. Okay, so out of respect, my family is my family, but my spiritual family is gonna be my spiritual family from here on out. And ain't now one of them gonna disrespect the other one. And I'm just being honest. If you don't agree with it, then that's cool. Just don't disrespect it. And I asked that out of pure um realness. Just please just don't disrespect it. And you can feel however you want to feel, but my spiritual family helped me when nobody else did. Okay. And they helped me prove a lot of things that was going on with my kids in order for me to get my kids back, my life back, my money, in a lot of situations. So even if you don't agree, I just advise. I was gonna say advise you. My mama said don't say advise because that's disrespectful. I just encourage you not to disagree. Okay. All right. Now let's get back into it.
Okay. Okay. So this cancer knows that somebody's trying to intentionally keep you isolated and stuck. So stuck and stagnant and isolated. And I heard they're trying to keep on. Somebody's trying to. This cancer knows somebody's trying to keep a hold of your money too. So I think they do have your money right now, Leo. I think they do. They
Shut it. So you gonna still lie and say you ain't got it, but you do. Everybody know you do. Mm.
a detachment reverse, six of swords reverse. They wanted to stay attached to your money,
Yep.
but they have no problems keeping you isolated and stuck and stagnant for the money, basically.
Ain't that what she did, y'all? I mean, come on now. You really can't make this up, even though she's pulling the cards. Ain't that how everything unfolded? She was trying to keep everybody with her, and Dallas was trying to keep everybody away from me and feeding y'all whatever they wanted to feed y'all so y'all wouldn't come around me. As well as Jeremy, everybody around you was feeding you lies about what they were really doing and trying to put it on me as if I was doing it so you wouldn't know the truth about what's really going on around you. So I was just like, you know what? They ain't gonna be able to hold on to a lie forever. I knew it wasn't gonna take a whole year for this to uncover itself. So I was like, I just sit back and wait. And I wanted to take a break from relationships and men and all the rest of that. No, hell no. I mean, excuse my language on Deborah. No, baby. Just because I said I want to take a break from men, that don't mean that I ever slid over there with no females. I'm good on that. All right. I have been celibate and cool by myself and enjoying me. I mean, I know it may not seem like I enjoy my life, but to be able to just get good rest and to have a clear mind and be able to just do something I've never been able to do in my life. Because once again, like I said, Endeavor, I was taking care of my mama, well, helping my mother take care of my niece and nephew since what, 15, 16 years old? I'm 32 years old now, so you might as well say I've been parenting for like 15, 16, 17 years almost. So I needed this break. And I needed a break away from men and people and everything. I still feel like I've been in jail because it sure feel like that. And Deborah, these people around me, they've been harassing me. These people in my neighborhood, they've been harassing me. They've been treating me dirty. They be talking about me when I don't mess with nobody. They be outside my house trying to mess with me, trying to just do stuff, trying to get me to act out of character. And I'm telling, now y'all can understand when I talk to people that I really feel like, they really care. I do act like a baby sometimes because it's not right. And I want my Aunt Deborah to know what y'all did to me because she gonna get y'all right together. I promise you she gonna get y'all right together because I don't mess with nobody. And she know that. I ain't never did nothing but take care of my doggone kids and be the best woman that I could be or can be. I ain't gonna say could because I can still be better, baby. Always. There's always room for improvement. But at this present moment, in this stage of my life, I'm 32 years old with no criminal record, not in and out of jail. I don't prostitute. Like literally, Shunny had my money on Deborah, and I was in my home for 2.5 weeks without no lights. And I was hearing people come to my doggone door like they were finna come in and get me out of my house. Like that's some messed up stuff, but that's all right, baby, because it only made me stronger. So whatever you thought you was doing, you couldn't break the unbreakable. Stupid. Now you better be glad I'm sitting here talking to our family, because it's a lot of stuff that I won't say just out of respect for my aunt, because I don't even want you a part of our family no more. Let me get back to this before I get pissed off.
Which is so greedy. How the hell they got your money to begin with? I have no idea. I
Lied,
don't specialize in criminal, and that's just the truth.
forging documents, changing addresses, mail fraud, and all of everything that I'm suing her for. Yeah, I mean, she gonna go to jail anyway, because this is federal. Mail fraud is federal. You cannot fool with nobody else's mail. Even life insurance policies, when y'all found out about it, y'all weren't supposed to sweep that under the rug. Same well as with the McCauley family. When my mother passed away and my mother y'all knew that she was supposed to be leaving me certain things, and y'all decided not to want to tell me because you just didn't like me, baby, that's lawsuits. Period. You cannot take something from somebody that somebody else gave them just because you didn't want them to have it. That was my parents. I took care of my parents. My parents took care of me. Y'all can't sit here and get mad at me because my parents actually decided to want to be there for me. It took long enough anyway. I'm 32 years old, been raising my kids for almost 13 years old by myself without having the extra financial help that my parents already had for me. And y'all think I'm finna sit here and suffer some more? Me and my kids didn't even have to be struggling the way we were struggling. I didn't even have to be with Dallas because I thought I didn't have I don't have nowhere to go. I didn't have a house to go to. I couldn't go nowhere. I felt like I was stuck. I wasn't stuck. Y'all just wanted to make me stuck. Well, baby, that super glue didn't last. Unlike that Gorilla Glue with girl hair, apparently I found the antidote. And I unstuck myself. Shoot.
So Ace of Pentacles reversed. They don't want you to succeed, flourish, grow, gain new opportunities. Probably get out there in the world and tell your story or tell the truth, because it'll make them look bad.